Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Last time I told you about the story of the masked land and the four brothers who worked in the field of mining for gems. I hope that you still remember them. Poly plus, Mindy minus, Milton multiply, and Desmond divide. And as you know, that work was made easier by the fact that each one of them had a special skill that helped them to have and work more efficiently. For example, they worked in two groups. The first group, Polly and Mindy, worked in the cave of the mining under the ground, and Milton and Desmond worked up on the earth in their shop to sell the treasure they found each week. And actually, people loved their work so much, and they was waiting every week to see what treasure they had on earth after the very hard working week. Today I'm going to tell you more about Poly Plus. As you can see, Poly with his axe and his pail always filled to the brim with gems. Poly was so industrious that he inspired all his brothers with his working ethic. It was very nice to work hard, but what about other work, other things he is doing if he is not working? Let's see. Once Polly wake up every day, he put on two shoes. He start with one shoe and then take one more shoe and say, this is one and one more. Now I have two shoes. Going for the kitchen to have breakfast, it was always the best thing for Polly is to eat apples. He start with one apple as this is his favorite food, but then he says, no, maybe I need one more apple because I work hard. Oh, I think it's better to get one more apple. Yes, and I think one more apple would be better. So now it was one, and add one more makes two, and then two add one more makes three. Three add one more makes four. Four apples for Polly. And once he goes to his wardrobe to get dressed to go to work, he says, I think it's better to have more shirts today. I could be cold, I could feel cold. So he take one shirt and then he say, maybe I need one more shirt. And then take one more shirt and then add one more shirt to be three shirts under his green clothes. And then on his way to work, he always find big stones to jump on. So he count one, and one more two, and one more three, and one more four, and one more five big colored stones. And then now he had passed 5 stones, and he knows that after that he had the big black stones. He say, after 5 I have 1, and then 2, 3. These are 3 black stones, and I had 5 others, so now it's 8. And that's it. Now I'm at work. Then he start working so hard. But as I told you before, that his pail always filled to the brim, because if he had, let's see how many gems he has today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know why? Because at the beginning he had 2 gems, and then he said, no, it's better to get more. So he got more 5, which made this number 7 gems. And if he had 6 at one day, it's because he started with 3 and then added 3 more gems to them. And that's why Mandy always had to come and help. It's not the same every day because sometimes Polly has a very good breakfast and healthy breakfast so he can hold more, and sometimes he is not good, he didn't sleep well, that's why he cannot hold more than this, and every day it's different, so every day Mindy come and help to hold the gems. And let's see today, what did Polly has for his lunch? Actually, it was not good food. It was junk food. That's why he couldn't hold a lot of gems today. Look, he has one cake, and of course, he added one more of this cupcake because he liked the taste of the sugar. And also, he didn't get enough of this. He had one juice and then he added one more juice, and he didn't drink his milk today. That's why he couldn't hold his gems. After work, Polly was going back home on his way again, jumping on the stones and counting them back. After 3 black big stones, he would pass over 5, and that makes his 8 big stones. Then he remembered that he got to go for shopping because he need to make lunch for his brothers. And once he went for the shopping, he found fresh baked bread. It was so yummy. Of course, he didn't eat, but the smell was so yummy. So, once he got one loaf, he said, "No, it's better to have one more loaf of bread. It seems so yummy. Now, let's go and get some prawn." And inside the shop, the fisherman was a little boy. So Polly went and asked him for some prawn. And let's see, what did he find? He found 4 big prawn. That's so good for him and his brothers. But of course, it's not for Polly Plus. He said, "No, I think it's better to have more for." So he asked the boy to get him more for. And that makes 8 prawns. And this is Polly Plus. After that, Polly went back home and decided to make the dinner for his brothers. And that was his day. And this was the story of Polly Plus. And guess who will be our next character to say his story? See you.